Women are going to start to lead us in the 26,650 year cycle of the the wobble of the Earth's axis, the precession of the equinox. As it turns towards the center of the galaxy, consciousness rises, and women lead us with their hearts through the rising of consciousness. And as it turns away from the center of the galaxy, consciousness falls. This is the Yuga cycle. And we've been in the Kali Yuga, which is the portion of the circle where it's the furthest away, pointing away from the center of the galaxy. Men protect us and lead us through the falling of consciousness. They protect us through the dark times. And women lead us back to the golden age. And so we're going to be coming into our hearts. Powerful feminine archetypes are going to start to lead us. It's not going to be a wounded feminine kind of, all that's going to be healed. It's going to be very powerful. If you could imagine like an angel, for the men who don't like that idea, imagine an angel, like a female angel pointing the way, leading. That's what it's going to be like. It's going to be, imagine the female counterpart to Jesus. It's you're not going to want to not listen. It's not going to be something. Part of the way that the heart makes the brain sit down is that it makes the brain feel so good that it's like, okay, whatever, do whatever you want. And that's how the feminine, that's a way that the feminine really makes the masculine give up control and let the feminine do things. Because the way that she does things is it's easy and it's pleasurable and it's going to bring us back into harmony with our surroundings. So the difference between like just good and bad, or light and dark, good and evil, it's the difference between good and like that kind of good and like unity is unity means doing good for everybody, for the people who are, doing objectively evil things, and also for the people who aren't doing those things. And we've been reincarnating on this planet doing horrific things, having crazy experiences for a long time. So we've all done things. It's not just, even if you're a really good person in this lifetime, like it's not, you've done things. We all have. So it's two sides. But it's the same. That means doing things with that perspective. So if we do certain things that are going to clean the oceans, and like if we get to a level where we're making magic real, where we're really ushering in miracles that are healing the planet, there are people their egoic constructions, like their businesses, where they profit off of exploiting people and exploiting the planet and exploiting resources for their own gain. Those things will be taken from them. Those are going to go away. But from a higher perspective, it is still in their greatest good. That's where unity comes from. There's perspectives and levels to this. So Jesus, and I'm really not, I don't study the Bible, but say Jesus, there's people dealing with money, there's merchants doing things, money lenders and users. Jesus comes in and flips their tables and, runs them out, of whatever they're doing. That, were those actions not in unity? Unity is kind of about the greatest good. It's like a toddler really wants to touch a fireplace, screaming at you because you don't let them do it. It's in their greatest good that they don't do that. And, it might be in their greatest good that they get a little burnt so they can learn the lesson. And that's really, that's how angels, and that's how God and all the higher life, that's how they are treating us. Because they can see the future, they can see the past, they understand things that we don't. And so they might lead us through experiences that we dislike or we might not trust in the plan, but they're doing things for our greatest good. And it can be difficult to keep the higher perspective when you're going through difficult things, but it always comes back around though. Ideally, you don't just stay in a lower perspective. Eventually you'll be able to relax and see the higher perspective and understand that everything was happening for my greatest good, even if it seemed like a unnecessary obstacle course.